All right, welcome back to the next installment of the commentated races series that I'm calling Breaking the Meta. It's called Breaking the Meta because I am not using meta builds. I'm not using the Waluigi Wiggler. I'm going to be trying to use different builds. The purpose to show you that you don't have to use those builds if you want to succeed online. How successful we actually are is going to be, we're going to see how that goes. If the video goes up on YouTube, you know that I had at least some amount of success here. But really the point of this series is to try and make sure that you understand what's going on in my head when I'm racing the whole time, so you can kind of see the things that I'm paying attention to and things that I might have done wrong or things that I should be, you know, trying to do better in the next races. So hopefully you guys all get enough out of that, and let's jump straight into the races. All right, so we are going to be using mostly the Mario standard build aside from rollers instead of using the standard tires, because standard tires are just really bad. If you want to do this, I don't really say that you have to use any builds if you want to do well online, but the thing is, the tires, you got to use rollers. It's unfortunate, but the rollers are just like so much better than everything else out there that's why we're going to be using that for pretty much all of these videos. So now we can actually jump straight into the races. So enjoy, everyone. My cat Roy, yes, he's named Roy after Mario Kart's Roy. Why is it every one of these videos starts off with mirror mode, dude? I've tried remaking this video 3 times, and every single one of the times, it starts off in mirror mode. Like, what is this? Why does this game hate me? Alright, my general strategy for these is going to be to try and run the tracks as much as possible, meaning to try and get out in first as quickly as I can and just stay there. If things go bad, then we'll see what happens as we go. I didn't go for the doubles because I knew somebody else was going to go for it, so I purposely took a little bit of a wider line to go for the singles, and I was able to move out of the way kind of at the last minute there because I used my rear view mirror. See that Waluigi was holding a boomerang. We're still not safe yet. I don't know where that Waluigi's at. I'm looking for the boomerang, but I don't see it. Yeah, rear view mirror, very, very important. I'm not using my red shell specifically because I want to try and hold on to it for defense, but that's not really... Yeah, now we've dropped back enough that I want to get rid of these, get rid of the fire flowers. I'm like kind of bagging here a bit. Oh, I went the wrong way. Shit. Oh my god, Waluigi stole it. I was purposely backing up a bit there so that I could get some items. Didn't work out that well. I don't know who's throwing shells backwards there, but the goal here is to just kind of make sure I get some good items. Not necessarily bullet bills, although it's good that I did get one. I'm going to use the gold mushroom now so I can try and chain it into something else by the time I get to the next item box. Stars would be good, a lightning would be good. So I don't want to hold on to this too long in case somebody pulls a lightning. I'm not super concerned about it right now because I'm in 12th and I can see what everybody has, so I'm going to just use this. I should have used it a little bit earlier to avoid the, or so I could get some more items, but I think we're okay for now. So I was able to use my triple mushrooms to get in there and get the doubles, which was kind of the goal there. It looks like everybody behind me mostly has mushrooms, which is fine. I want to get rid of this red shell, though, because it's not very useful to the position that I'm in right now, so I got rid of the red shell. I missed the item box, which kind of sucks. Get the hell away from me! Okay. Ended up in 6th place, so not bad. I think that went like fairly well, all things considered. I probably would have done better if I got rid of the red shell and got something else, but I don't know, I missed the item box. I was too busy focusing on something else. I forgot what it was, but that race went decently well. So that's kind of the general philosophy that I'm going to be doing in all these runs is, you know, try and stay in first as much as I can, and then if I happen to drop back, then we'll just purposely sandbag a bit to grab items, see if we can pull something different. So I'd like to take at least one race off this lobby of Waluigi Wigglers. All Waluigi Wigglers and Waluigi Biddy, and then me with the Mario standard. Now, I'm not going to drag the red shell behind me because if somebody runs into it, then I'm left basically defenseless. Now, I'm far enough behind that I can start dragging it because the pack is a little bit separated. So I don't need to worry too much about somebody running into it. Oh, never mind. As I say that, Waluigi runs straight into it. I'm going to move away from this... I was trying to move away from the Waluigi that was right in front of me because he had a green shell and I didn't want to get back spam there. I'm gonna hold on to these mushrooms even though there is a double item box. No, I didn't. I was gonna hold on to those because there is shortcuts coming up that I will try and take. I'm gonna just back up a little bit because, like I said, there are shortcuts here, and if I can get the doubles, I will most likely get something useful that I can use on these shortcuts. So yeah, triple mushroom star is a pretty solid pull right there. I keep like running straight into like I keep running straight behind like other people that are trying to pull items. I could have sworn that I got rid of that dude, or that dude's red shell was gone, but... And once again, really bad use of the super horn there. If you've watched my super horn short, you know why that's such a bad play to make. Aw, dude. Right, missing all these item boxes is actually really bad. I saw that bomb a little bit earlier, which is why I moved out of the way. And I went over to the right instead of going for the doubles because I thought that the other Waluigi was going to go there, but it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to. And I should be using my rearview mirror more so that I could see what's actually happening there. If I would have used my rearview mirror, I could have seen that boomerang. This is not... this is about as ideal as it gets. Okay, so I'm far enough ahead of that star that I'm not really worried about it. And I can take the shortcut fairly safely. So that was pretty good, actually. So you can see though, right? So even though I got hit and I got kind of screwed at the beginning of the race, I wasn't super salty about it because I knew that I could always just try and pull doubles to take the shortcuts that were coming up. So, you know, again, with good item play, you can kind of mitigate a lot of the effects of RNG, and you can kind of avoid getting screwed super hard. You can't always avoid it, and especially when other people are playing the same way, it becomes really difficult, but it's kind of how you want to be playing to do things like, you know, quote unquote optimally. So yeah, the bays, that's a good one. Welcome to the bays. My chat deciding what name we should call my group of subscribers, or just people that are hanging out in the server more generally. Okay, so there is a double item box up here, and the shortcuts on this track are like really, really good. So I'm not gonna freak out about having a bad start, especially on this track. Because there's so much potential for comeback on this course that you almost don't even need to worry about it. But because I am in 8th, I like stopped a little bit to make sure that I could stay in 9th place. Something I haven't talked about yet is that the way that the items are set up, I'm gonna go into detail on this in a separate video, but the way the item system is set up is that it's kind of like there's tiers of items, and so the tiers of items that you get in 6th through 8th are just really shitty. And so if you're in 6th through 8th, it's better to just it's usually better to kind of back up and try and pull better items, like because the items you get in 9th place again are just better. And I think it kind of goes without saying, but I used one of my mushrooms to take a really big shortcut. I should have looked in my rearview mirror so I could see what was happening. I would have been able to see that that red shell was not coming for me, and I have no idea what that Waluigi is doing, but I bonked that wall because, again, I didn't know if the red shell was coming for me, and so I tried to dodge it. If you hit the wall at a specific angle, sometimes you can avoid getting hit by red shells. And again, I was also trying to stay out from right behind that Waluigi so that I could make sure not to get hit by a back spam green. All right, so I think I can do something pretty cool here if I actually get this. Right, so if you want to learn how to do that shortcut, check out my basic training video on London Loop. Not that it matters much because I just got blue shelled, but that always happens to me, dude. I was really hoping I could pull. That was really stupid. I was really hoping that I could pull something like a horn, and I pulled the horn right after I got hit. And this is, again, this is why you don't want to use horns in that situation. So you saw me break my own rule about not using horns stupidly like that. I should have held on to it. I was trying to get the person in front of me so I could finish slightly ahead, and then I got totally destroyed. So that's what happens. Don't use your horns unless you really need to. All right, so GBA Mario Circuit up next. I'm going to intentionally, once again, bag here. We're going to just go straight behind and grab items because we started in a really bad position in like 9th place. So what you want to do on Mario Circuit is just to try and get items here. I'm not that good at bagging on this course, or just bagging in general, so it's like kind of... Oh, damn. So I might not be doing these things properly. Okay, so I did get a bullet bill here, which is really nice because you can do something called a bullet bill extension, which I'm going to try right now. Didn't work. I messed up. I whiffed the bullet bill extension. If you hop into the off-road in a kind of a specific way, then your bullet bill will last for like a million years. And then that shot came out right after my bullet bill ran out, so that kind of sucks. But again, I don't really care about getting like pushed out of the way here because I want to get the doubles here. I'm just the king of pulling single mushrooms in like 11th place though. Wow. That lucky fireball. I'm like really trying to avoid getting hit by everybody right now, but I don't think it's gonna work. The end of Mario Circuit is always just super chaotic. Alright. Hyrule Circuit, another mirror mode. I feel like they've upped the rates of mirror mode in 200cc at some point recently, because I get them all the time now. Wow. I was expecting to pull a mushroom there, which would have been a lot better than what I did pull, but that's okay. So I'm going to go wide because I'm expecting somebody to get the doubles there. We're going to take this cut. I'm going to use the horn. The only reason I use the horn there is because I know that I'm going to be hitting doubles soon anyways. And the horn wasn't like super useful to me in the position that I was in. I would like to have it now, but you know, can only do so much. Oh my god, I just have like no idea what I'm doing here. Also kind of a silly use of my mushroom there. I was planning on taking the other shortcut, but I thought I'd have more time. I don't even know what happened there. All right, so we're kind of in bagging territory now. All right, I'm going to use the star now so that it runs out right around the time that I get to these next doubles up here. Oh, dude, I got the shock. Even though I saw somebody in the bill there, oh my god. Even though I saw somebody in the bill there, I decided to use the shock anyway, just because I wanted to hit as many people up front as I could. But that didn't really help me too much because I'm still in 8th now. Oh god, my brain just totally breaks in this course in mirror mode. I have no idea how to play it. But we still got 6, which is nice. Again, like, I'm just hoping for like a top 6 finish most of the time, especially when it's like mirror mode and I just like can't really focus too hard on what's going on, especially with all the commentary and all that. Speaking of which, somebody pointed out that on London Loop, I should have noticed that the blue shell was on the mini-map, and if I did, I wouldn't have taken first so aggressively there. And because of that, that's why I got hit. So that's something I could have done differently to have had a better finish on London Loop as well. To be honest, the reason why I wanted to use it there is because I was afraid somebody else had a shock. It's a stupid thing to worry about, but that's why I used it there. I wanted to use the shock and then hopefully pull mushrooms so I could go through the shortcuts there. That's why I used the shock when I did. That was the thought. That was the whole thought process, actually. Oh god. Normally I would super bounce off that mushroom, but there were too many people trailing shells and stuff that I wanted to avoid it. Alright, we're gonna go for the gap jump here. I just didn't even jump. I totally whiffed the jump. What's funny is, like, I'm probably not gonna stay in second, but that I still am in second, even though I, like, whiffed the jump. Ooh, triple mushrooms. I really hope I can actually make it happen this time. So I did the super bounce off there, which is what you really want to be trying to go for. And I want to get more coins as well so that I can have an easier time making the gap jump, because it is fairly tricky. Never mind. I didn't want to throw that away. So again, using the rearview mirror to see what's going on. There's a green shell coming, so you know. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to these triple mushrooms. Oh, dude, I hate this course sometimes though. But we still have a chance. If I don't whiff the gap jump again. Okay. Ah, man. We still did it. Boo Lake up next. This is a very difficult course to come back on if you kind of get wrecked in the beginning, for two reasons. One, there's no shortcuts, but two, the track itself is really short. So it's very hard to get far enough behind first place to pull good items. I told you, man, I am the king of pulling single mushrooms in bottom spots. Normally I would try and go for the fast strat there, but I got bumped beforehand. And also the reason why I use my green shell there, two reasons. So I wanted to hit the guy in front of me, and also I knew that there was going to be another set coming up. So I'm very glad I didn't actually try and take that shortcut, or I would have gotten destroyed by this piranha plant. There we go. I'm honestly trying to just hold on to these mushrooms because I want to not let people who are behind me know what I have. So, you know, I want to hold on to this because, in other words, like, if they don't know that I have a fire flower, okay, it doesn't really matter now. But if they don't know that I have a fire flower, then they're more likely to, like, throw stuff at me. And if they do that, then I would be able to defend myself, so. There we go, a nice third place finish there, pretty solid. Yes. Okay, good. We got Merry Mountain. I never thought I'd hear myself use that phrase. Yes, we got Merry Mountain. I haven't played this one online in a really long time, actually. All I'm saying is, look. Look at all the Waluigi Wigglers behind me. Feels good, man. I could go left for coins, but I don't think it's super important. I'm going to be getting coins soon anyway. I knew that first place was going to be picking up the doubles and giving me enough time to get them, but so I tried to move to the left, but it just didn't work very well. Anybody who's watched my Mary Mountain video might remember that I said that there's literally no point going to the half pipe, and that's exactly why. Because you can always get 2 items from the hairpin turn there. Oh god. Damn you, Waluigi. So stupid. Alright. It's fine though. The shortcuts on Mary Mountain are like pretty insane. So we still have potential here. Ooh, shit. Oh. This will be interesting. I wonder if I don't actually know how the extensions work on the new courses, like, at all. I'm not super good at the extension on other courses either, but it's like super not knowing how the shit works on this one. But I think we'll be okay. I got one more big shortcut to take, and then I got triple res, which was nice. Never mind. The one time I'll ever use the phrase, please give me mushrooms. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, come on. Well, that's okay. Again, another 6th place finish. Not bad considering what happened there. The shock again came at a kind of annoying time, but, you know, what can you do? All right, and that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you got something out of it. Let me know if there's anything else that you thought I could have done differently in any of these races, or if there are other things that you'd like me to focus on more in future videos, or the things that you would like to learn how to do more effectively, and you just need somebody to kind of show you how either to do things, or in my case, sometimes not to do things. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will catch you in the next one.